back to my channel. As you can see, I'm in the tub, so excuse me, bear with me. Hopefully I ain't showing nothing I won't know until the end of this video. Well, anyway, on a more serious note though, I really wanted to discuss the fact that I've been dealing with depression, and I didn't even know that that's what I was dealing with. Like, I'm not going to a therapist or anything, because honestly right now I can't afford one. But what I can say is that I've finally gotten down to the root of what's been my problem. Why I just been feeling so in a fog, really not interested in doing anything that I was wanting to do, and it's like called anxious depression. And then realizing the type of anxious or disorder that I have is the avoidant disorder. So basically, that's why I don't have deep connections with people. It's because I just kind of always think the worst of them and myself. So, yeah. To be honest, to finally know what's wrong with me feels amazing. Especially because I spent a whole lot of time trying to figure it out. I was just like, bro, what's wrong with me? And I would literally have days where I just would be crying, trying to figure out what's wrong with me, what's wrong with my brain, why ain't I acting the way that I normally act, like what's wrong. And I really figured out what it was. And y'all, because I'm not that comfortable in this tub, because I have to try to be a certain way to hide my body parts, I'm gonna get out of the tub and I'm gonna talk to y'all when I get out of the tub. My hand probably always just in the camera, but I'm gonna talk to y'all when I get out of the tub. Brownie, get out. Yeah, so I ain't even gonna cap, like, I know where I left off in that video. But what I do know is I'ma just be my most transparent, and I hope the camera don't cut off because I can't see nothing. But to finally figure out what was wrong with the inside of my brain, it just really made me feel good. Because like I was saying, I do know I was saying that I felt like something was wrong with me. And I did. I'm painting my nails, y'all. But I did. I felt like, literally, like I was losing my mind. I'm like, dang, every time I turn around, I feel super tired. I'm just over it. I'm very irritable. I don't really want to do nothing. I'm forcing myself to do stuff. I'm trying to do all the self-care that I can, and the whole time it's not working. Like, nothing was working. And I was slowly but surely pulling away from everything and everybody. And then I found myself in this period of isolation that I've been in for a while. Excuse me. Not really knowing, girl, you just depressed. Like, I was declining all type of invitations with people. Like, they would want to go places and do stuff, and I was not studying it. I did not want to go nowhere. Like, even for Christmas Eve, I kid y'all not, I didn't go anywhere. Instead of going with my family, and doing the ugly Christmas sweater party, I stayed home. I just stayed home. I wasn't in the mood to be around anybody. And then yesterday, that was Christmas. Well, I guess it's not anymore because it's actually 12:19 in the morning. But I just really wasn't in the mood. And it's like finding what was wrong with me just gave me a new burst of energy. It's just like, okay. Because I had even stopped taking baths. I would just take showers and I would start beating up on myself, pretty much telling myself, okay, yeah, you moved, y'all got the house, but you need this and you need that. And you ain't doing enough. Like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And I'm like, okay, like, chill. You doing a very good job. You doing a very great job, and you doing all this on your own. Like, chill out. Chill. Just chill and enjoy what you got going on, girl. Like, seriously. And that's just the biggest thing. So, of course, I'm not just talking in vain. I am going to pretty much share with you guys what what I did to first of all discover what was wrong with me, and secondly, what to do to come out of your depression. So yeah, I'll be back because now I gotta try to paint this hand, and this is not my double hand. Yeah, anyway, y'all should be used to the fact that I don't give life advice the same way everybody else do, but the message gonna get carried and sent however be ever you want to say it, y'all. All right, so I said I'd give y'all some pointers on what I'm doing, because I ain't gonna say I've done, because honey, I just discovered what was wrong with me. So, but now that I've actually discovered what the world is going on with me, and I feel like I'm back to myself, I literally feel like I'm back to myself. Y'all don't even must know how I feel like, Stacie, it's you. Yeah, it's you. You back. Where you been? Somewhere over there. Somewhere over there losing it. Like, okay, well, glad you're back. Glad to be back. Anyway, so the first thing is, and I wrote it down. Judge me, judge mama if she's still living, and leave me alone, because who's gonna just remember all this stuff? So I took the time out to write it down, because accuracy will help you guys. It helps me. So the first thing is first, admit that I have a problem. I mean, I can't do no better or fix nothing if I don't tell myself that I got a problem. That's just the facts. You gotta just be honest with yourself. Like, if you got a problem, just be like, what? Something wrong with me. If after so many times of asking yourself, what is wrong with me? You need to just admit something is wrong with me. Like, I'm losing my mind. Something wrong with me. Let me do what I gotta do. Like, what's wrong with me? So, okay, after you done figured out what's wrong with you, number two, find the root cause. Where did things go wrong for you in your life? And then where did things go wrong for you in your mind? Like, once you know what in the world is going wrong in your brain, then you will be a little bit more susceptible to fixing the problem. Again, if you don't know what's wrong, you can't fix it. So you got to go back to when. That means you got to sit down and do some digging, because you might get it right then and there, or it might take a little bit of time. With me, I caught on to what was wrong with me right then and there. Once I figured out, oh, I'm having a depressive episode, I had to sit there and backtrack my mind real quick to say, okay, this is when it started. This is when I started feeling depressed. Because truth be told, back in 2020 in July, I did try to commit suicide. And well, no, that was back in August or whatever. So I did try to commit suicide. Well, the next day I slept everything off, and then later on that day I got up, took a shower, did my makeup, got on the phone, prayed with somebody, and got drunk on Facebook Live. So I didn't ever even really just deal with nothing. I just kept it pushing pretty much. So I think that's when I really, I know that's when I really started carrying around depression. And then I went from just dealing with toxicity, a lot of toxicity. I was dealing with a lot of toxicity then, in that relationship, but it got worse. But anyway, find that root cause. So after you find the root cause, you need to make and stick to a routine, because that is what's going to help you get back on track. Once you make and stick to that routine, it's going to help you get right back on track. So that way, you can get back on a little schedule. Once you get on a little schedule, it's like you fighting your mind at this point. Like you're making yourself get up and go. And instead of just, well, no, I ain't going to do it. Well, no, you're going to make yourself get up and go. You're going to put yourself on a schedule so that way you can get some rest. So that's so number 4, stop destructive behaviors. So if you're doing a lot of drinking like I be doing and smoking like I be doing, you need to stop. That is destructive, and that now that I know that's why I was indulging in destructive behaviors, I can stop. I know what's wrong with me. I ain't gotta try to drown it out, because that's what's really happening. So, number 5, you need to do the things you love again, even if it's hard. So, once you start back doing the stuff that you love again, it will be better, because then you will actually be pushing yourself to do more than just, again, lay around or call in out of work, making, missing days, racking up points, being unproductive or whatever, because I know that's what was going on with me. Like, I was like, I thought the whole world was against me, y'all. And it just feels so good to be conquering the devil, because Satan was all up and through my mind for over a year now, and I did not realize how bad it was. But yes. So, do the things you love again, even if it's hard. Number 6, get in touch with nature. Go outside, basically. Go outside, go out the door. Put your bare feet in some grass or whatever. After you do that, then journal out the door, cook outside, like go camping. Just get in touch with nature. Get an animal, a pet or something like that. Like that ain't even on my list, but something said to tell y'all that, because I got a cat and I ain't never liked cats. But she's so unproblematic sometimes. Like, she be getting in the blind little. But I just be touching her, petting on her, loving on her. We be face to face, and she just be purring. And then, not just that, like, she just always following me around, trying to make sure I'm safe. So, get a cat, even if you don't like them. Just get a cute little cat, because I love Brownie now. But number 7, you need to work out and eat healthy. So that's a 2-for-1 right there. Work out and eat healthy. The more that you work out and the more that you take control of your mind and your body, like, you just gonna feel good. You just gonna feel real good. Like, honestly, don't nobody feel bad after working out. I never felt bad about working out ever. It just hard to start. It's just hard to start, but you know, I ain't never felt bad after no workout. It just be hard to get going. But you know, you gotta get going. So you know, I got these jigglypuff thighs. Girl, they gonna get gone if I don't get started. But yes, work out and put the pork chops down, even though I know they be so good, because trust me, I done found a way to fry them in the air fryer, y'all, so I don't consume all that grease. So I still get my pork chop, but I still want to cut back on my meats and really detox my body. But this ain't what we doing. This is not a nutritional video. Whatever. Okay, so after you work out and eat healthy, get some sleep. Get some sleep, because if you don't get no sleep, then you're going to have bags and stuff all up under your eyes. And that is not cute. Like, you ain't want, you finna wear concealer every day? No, because it's some days you want to go bare. Like me, I done sat up here and wash my face, but I don't be getting the sleep that I need. So get some sleep. Like, once you put yourself on a schedule, and you know, if you work a 9 to 5 or whatever, you schedule your 9 to 5 in there. Make sure at work you scheduling in stuff for your breaks. Make sure you're doing something productive while you at work too, so you ain't also losing your mind, but you can decompress and de-stress while you at work too. That went on the list, so that's cute. That was a bonus one too, so yeah, I get a star. But yeah, get some sleep. Then number 9 say, be around people even when you don't feel like it. Like, for real. When somebody invites you somewhere, don't be declining. Cause I do that a lot. It's just like, yeah, I'ma go. And then when it's time to go, like, I don't wanna go. And I ain't doing nothing. Ain't nothing going on in my life that I couldn't go. Like, my baby was probably already gone. I just be like, no, I don't wanna go. And ain't nothing going on. And I hair be did, makeup be did, all that. Like, be did. Hair and makeup is done. If y'all just need me to pronounce stuff the right way. But all that be done, and I still won't go. And then I wonder why, like, I ain't got no friends. Because I don't want to go nowhere. But it's like, go somewhere, get yourself out of the house. Even if you going by yourself, start doing stuff by yourself. Because, like, with me, honestly, I used to take myself on dates, which y'all about to see a whole lot of, because ain't nobody finna be stuck up in this house looking peasy-heady and crying over whatever. Like, the past is the past, girl. Let it go. Stop beating yourself up. That's what I have to tell myself. This is me talking to me, like, right now. Like, y'all probably think I'm bat crazy. And it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. But that ain't what it is. So it's just like, with me, I just feel like, no. Go somewhere, do some stuff with your folks. If they inviting you out there, go out the door with them. If they tell you to go outside with them and enjoy yourself and kiki, and laugh, like, for real. Laughing, I love to laugh. I would laugh till I cry my lashes off. I just really love to laugh. I mean, it just do something to me. And I laugh so hysterically. Like, it's probably an ugly laugh, and I don't be caring about it. Like, what you listening to me laugh that hard for? Like, shoot, you better be enjoying a joke like me. What you mean? But yes, get around you some folks, even if you don't want to. And then number 10 is last, but of course it is not the least at all. At all. Should have been first. I put it last so I can run my mouth on it. But pray more. Like, I believe in God. That's like literally God. If you pray for things, He will give that to you. Like, I've been praying, like, Lord, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? And I done learned the way the Lord speak to me is through audio and scripture, like reading stuff. That's the way He come to me. So He, came to me with this YouTube video, and I was like, oh, so then I start, Googling some stuff, and then going over some more YouTube videos, or it might have been Google, then YouTube, but whatever happened, it happened all at the same time, so whatever. So that's how I found out what's wrong with me, so I was able to self-diagnose myself. And I know people be like, you can't be self-diagnosing yourself. Well, I did, and it just matched up, so it is what it is. Look at the lights fixing. So I'm going to say that's the Lord in the room with me, because that light just been flickering the whole time. But anyway, it just feels real good to know what's just been going on with me, and to be clear-headed, and to be able to share that with people, because I don't know what 2021 had going on besides Rona. But it was a crazy year. It was up and down. This year was just negative and toxic, and a blessing and healing and beautiful and ugly all at the same time. But just to know that I can share what was going on in my mind with somebody else, that worked. That worked for me. You know what I'm saying? All that journaling and stuff I was doing, and I could not figure out what was wrong with me. It's like, girl, is you listening to the Lord, or is you listening? So I was like, well, I was not listening. I was not listening. And now it's like, all right, let's do what we gotta do. If it means coming off of social media to, you know, to get your mind straight, do that. If it means, really buckling down, putting yourself on the schedule, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting back on my schedule, doing what I gotta do, conquering my mind. Because to me, honestly and truly, a negative mindset to me is just Satan. It's just Satan polluting you, because it's another distraction. Because he know you got so much more bigger about to happen. So why not control your mind? If the Satan can control your mind, your mind is everything. Like, it was days I just felt like I was floating. I could be high and still not grasp reality. Even though when I would be high, I could grasp reality. But now it's like, okay, I'm here. The balance is happening. I will continue to work on this and work on me, and I just want that for everybody. I don't know how I was just looking. I don't even look scared. But it just feel good when you when you could put a name on some stuff, bro. Like, that's crazy. Like, I just love it. So, with this being the last week of 2021, after everything that has been going on year after year after year after year in my life, because I can only speak for me, I am very grateful. I am very thankful that I am finally in a place that I am working on myself. That I have really decided to conquer these demons by the horns, even when they have overtaken my mind. To really know that I am special. I am worthy. I am somebody. I don't have to live in fear. I don't have to be scared anymore. I don't have to walk around being a liar. I don't have to do any of that. I can just live my life and be who God is calling for me to be. And regardless of the mistakes that I have made in my past, God still loves me, and he still wants the best for me, and that I am not a negative or evil person, that I am capable of love and being my authentic self, and that no matter what has happened in my life and no matter what I have done, that if I have asked you for your forgiveness, I have meant that. So if you didn't give that to me, that is on you. But I have been forgiven by God. And the fact that I now know that, and instead of telling myself that I wasn't worthy of his true forgiveness, even though I was praying every day and reading my Bible every day, to know that I am worthy of his true forgiveness, and that I don't have to try to be perfect or reject people and not let people in, that, it's okay to let people in, and just to use my discernment when it comes to that. Like, it's just a beautiful thing. It's just a beautiful thing to actually finally be getting back to me, because that has been my biggest prayer. Not like a husband, of course, yes, the husband is there, but like I say, I want to be my whole self, because I've never tried to heal. I thought I was, but I've never just tried to heal. So to be in this space is so beautiful. So that is why I can harp so much on trying God and doing what you got to do to really get back to yourself. And I don't want anybody to take what I say personally, because understand that I'm also healed and healing at the same time. Understand that I'm not perfect and I am a work in progress. So the same way you're going to make mistakes, I'm going to make mistakes as well. And I'm just publicly putting mine out there on a platform. So I want for people to see what it is and what it really ain't with me, because people be having it all twisted up. You really think you know me, but you don't have no idea. Like, you don't have no idea who I really was or who I really am now. But if you're the type of person that's spectating, because I know a lot of people that'll be watching and spectating from what Tony Gaskins say, and that is fine. But this is my life. These are my words, and this is me, and this is who I am. So whether anybody accepts it or not, that is okay, because God accepts me for who I am. So if I only touch one life or half of a life, I've done what I came to do with my video. I don't do it for the likes. I'm not going to do it for the subscribers. It's nice to see the subscriber count go up. And I'm very appreciative and very grateful for that. For whatever reason that you're subscribing, I thank you for that. You have your own reason. I'm not going to ask. I just thank you for the support, because I do be putting my all into these videos. A lot of the times, I start off with some notes. Sometimes I don't even know. Everything just kind of come off my brain until I feel like I need to shut up talking. But yeah, pretty much. I'm just grateful, and I just want to share that with somebody, because honestly, I just feel like somebody need to hear that, because it's just too many of us that just walk around beating up ourselves, and I know I did and do. Why did I put so much on myself? Why do I feel like I ain't doing enough when the whole time I'm accomplishing a lot? Like, on my own with one income, I'm accomplishing a lot. And it's like, yeah, I fell short with my finances. Yeah, I needed help. Yeah, I almost got evicted. Yeah, like, stuff was tough for me, but I was just spending out a lot of money to get us into this place. I cashed out. Like, I cashed out to make sure my baby had a whole new room set, because hers was hand-me-down. Like, she got everything she wanted for Christmas. Like, I made sure everything was good with her. I had the support. I built my support team up down here. I didn't run back home when I was being stalked or whatever. I stayed 10 toes down. Like, I did what I had to do, basically, because I wasn't going to let the devil run me off, because I knew I had bigger here. And if I'd have left, then I wouldn't have got bigger here. So even when I'm here, he was taking over my mind, trying to scare me or whatever. But now I'm just like, ain't nobody about to live in fear. I'm not about to live in fear, and I'm not about to let the devil keep winning in my brain, because ultimately that's what he want to do. And I ain't going for nothing strange. Like, the storage ain't finna hold too much longer on here, but I really hope I got the message across. I thank y'all so much for watching this video. Thank y'all. My eyes look, ooh, I look crazy. But that, whatever. I hope y'all got it.